Well, hello and welcome to day 9 of Vlogmas. Today I'm going to be cleaning out my garage and taking you along. I know that's what you want to watch, but yeah, it's from like all of my craft sales and stuff, and just we had to have our garage door replaced a while back, and so everything had to come off the shelves that were on the side of our garage, and they all sat in the middle of the garage, and the garage door was replaced, and we kind of tossed things up in the shelves willy-nilly, and no rhyme or reason to how things are on the shelves. We have bare spots on the shelves, and I've got a bunch of stuff all over the floor. We're going to be cleaning that up today, and I took you along because everybody wants to watch somebody else clean as long as it's not you having to do it. So, so I am going to insert that footage now so you can take a peek at my mess. So here is our side of the garage that I'm talking about. All these empty shelves up here and here. I've got stuff laying on the floor. Over here are my craft supplies. I do have one more craft fair in actually just a couple of days. So I need to sort through that and decide exactly what I'm taking, because Kim and I are going to be sharing a 10 by 10 foot spot. It is inside. So I can't take everything. I do need the table, but I'm going to have to sort through and figure out exactly what I'm going to take with me. So I've got that piled on the floor, plus over there. And then Dave's old walker, because the lady at church gave us another walker that's like an all-terrain one. He's been using that. So we've got this one sitting here, but it could get folded up and put away. Then I've got this mess over here. That's my seasonal decorations. We have a crawl space in our house, and they used to sit down in the crawl space, except that I'm at 63, a little old to be crawling around underneath in a, it's like 4 foot tall. Crawling around on my hands and knees pulling decorations up. So I have some for each season, and right now they've been just piled here. I'm hoping I can find enough space to put them on the shelves somewhere. And then I've got over here my grocery bags that I take for when we go shopping. And then, let's see, there's donations down here that I need to put in a pile. I only take donations in when I've got a bunch rather than take a bag at a time. But right now they're sitting in the middle of the floor. It's a tripping hazard. So yeah, this is going to be my little project. So let's get started. I went and got a footstool. So I think I'm going to work on the shelves first. So we'll start here. I went through these shelves. The bottom two have like family pictures in them from my parents and stuff like that. That's empty. This has games in it that the kids play, like arts and craft supplies, things like that for drawing and stuff. They're almost out of that age group. I've thrown, or have actually not thrown out, but donated most of the other toys as they grew out of them. So we got Dave's walker folded up. Grocery bags, these are going to donation. Then over here, this whole mess here is just craft stuff for the craft show. That'll get put away after next week. So that's, I put some of my shawls and stuff, I display those on that. Then there's my table. The bottom box here is actually empty completely. These two have stuff in them that I'll take. I use the baskets to display things. And then I have to bring my own chair at this one. So there's my chair. And that is one of those shelves that has the poles that kind of, it's like that, but smaller. So I use that for displaying things too, and I put baskets on the shelves and display stuff there. So then along the top shelf here, I got all the paint and stuff along the top, and I talked to Dave, and we're probably gonna see if our son or son-in-law can use, they have a little pizza oven thing. They might be able to use those little propane tanks because we don't have anything that goes to that. There's all of our tarps and paint drops and our toilet lid. Christmas tree. Then we have all this empty space here. That is like a little tire pump thing that you plug in and it helps pump your tires up. And then beyond that is a bunch of rope. I was able to get all of my seasonal boxes up on the shelf. So that is spring, fall to winter. And then I have my different wreaths. I need to like put them in a bag or something, but there they are. And then this is my canopy that we use with crafts, but of course we're done with it for the year. That's another chair. And then in the back there is a folding table, which I don't use very often because it's really hard to put up. And then over here is all the, we have 2 halogen lights. And then the rest is just like gardening stuff, like extra potting soil, extra flower pots. Down here we have some ice melt and some fertilizer, and it's like weed and feed or something, and we have some bird seed. I bring this planter in during the winter time because I'm afraid of the weather cracking. It's just plastic, so I get afraid of it cracking. And we have some peat moss, and we have a sprayer over here that I spray the house down with like a house wash thing. Those are some old tools, and that's an empty bucket there. So yeah, it's looking much better than it did, and it'll definitely look better after I get all the craft stuff put away in the next week or so. I'll get that taken care of. But for now it's good enough. So yeah, it's done. So today, before I get started with unboxing the goodies, I thought I would tell you what I am wearing. This is, I wear this a lot in this type of weather in the fall, late fall, early December. This is the Basic Stitches cowl. It is a pattern that I designed. It is available over on Lovecrafts, but I also have a video tutorial. It's a free pattern, but I also have video tutorial, a whole playlist that shows you how to do each of these stitches. So if you are new to knitting and you want to learn how to do these basic stitches, you can learn how to do that through the video series, and you have a product when you're done. So I will put the little link, yeah, that. I'll put that right there if you want to check it out. I'll also put it at the end of the video if you want to take a look at it and make a cowl for yourself. It only takes 1 skein of yarn, and you can do it in any kind of yarn. So anyway, let's get started with the goodies. I think today I will start with our mini skein. So here is, like I said, I'm pulling everything up at the same time. Here is day 9, and there is the lighthouse. So let's take a look at the yarn. This is from the mini skein set called Springfields, and this is called Mountain Pass. So here it is. It's kind of a foresty green. I got another green a while back. I'll pull that one out. That was also from that same set. Forget which day this was, but that was from that same set. But you can see it's a different shade of green. This one's more like emeralds. And to me, I would think like pine colors. And this is like different shades of, it's a different green, more medium greens, kind of evergreen colors. So yes, this is called Mountain, what did I say, Mountain Pass? Yes, Mountain Pass. So we have that. I'm storing all of them as I open them in here. So I can then crochet more hexagons because, you know, I'm never gonna have enough of them. So let's check out day 9 of our acrylic yarn. And what is today's, oh, today's a pretty color. It's a very vibrant kind of a violet color purple. It kind of glows, it's pretty. I would like a sweater out of that color because you know me and my purple. I like purples. Now let's take a peek at what tea I got today. So number 9 is right here. It's on the other side of the fireplace. I'm trying to do this without tearing it. There we go. Now I gotta, I pushed the little box in and now I can't get my finger in there to pull it back out because it's, hang on, here we go. Eventually. Ah, got it. Hurt my fingers. What do we have today? Oh, this sounds interesting. I thought at first it said fleas. I was like, ew. But no, this is Elf's Maple Herbal Tea. I don't know why I looked at elves and thought it said flea. Maybe I'm dyslexic. I don't know. I thought it said fleas. Maple flea. Yeah, there we go. Elf's Maple Herbal Tea. So that sounds tasty. I like maple. So I always liked maple candy, the kind that's like creamy, not the regular like hard maple candy, but the maple candy that's kind of, it's not gummy, but it's kind of soft and chewy and it has like a creamy texture. Yeah, really good. Super, super sweet, but a little bit goes a long ways, but it is really good. So if you've missed any of the days of Vlogmas and you want to get caught up, you can click on the video right here at the end of the video. I'll put the links up on the screen. And otherwise, I will see you again tomorrow for day 10. Thanks again for watching. Bye, everybody.